Something exciting happens today, you guys. Welcome to the very first episode of UI UX News, where we talk about tips, tricks, absolutely everything that's been taking over in the world of web design, UI UX, technology, anything that affects our real life workflow as a UI UX designer. This is episode 1. We're going to be talking about today's special update could solve every single problem we've been having that stopped us this far from using AI generated video in our web design assets instead of stock photography and other usual media assets. Today I'm going to talk about an actual solution that's coming up really soon that expects to solve all of the different problems we've been having with AI generated video, makes it super duper realistic. It will blow your mind what today's update is going to do, you guys. So let's just get started. Alright, so the last couple of videos here, I've been talking about how AI generated video could be the next great thing that helps us UI UX designers with streamlining assets and creating UIs that flow well together instead of static dry stock images. There is just so many use cases where stock images are overused, dull, not specific enough, and AI generated video in current day and age is coming as a powerful alternative to that. An alternative that I personally like. And yet I've been getting questions about the limitations of AI generated video, and I feel like this is the perfect video to address that. There's a couple of issues that people in production in general have been running into all the time when they take an AI video and try to put it into their own site as a UI UX designer. And there's 3 or 4 major ones, which are videos can stay limited to 720 or 1080p at max. The duration of these videos doesn't go further than 5 to 10 seconds. Having to edit things in a generated video that is already a visual by text, messing it up, needing to do 100 regenerations to change that one singular grainy graphic or that one weird extra finger that AI kind of gave your character. So those are common problems we've all been running into as we start to adapt AI generated video. And if you're like me, having to put an entire grand prompt just to take out that extra finger that AI kind of gave your character, it's a bit of a headache, you guys, and I'm not going to lie about that. There has been so many limitations that we've all been struggling with in the current day and age of AI generated video. All of these issues that we just talked about are about to get solved super duper soon thanks to the upcoming Kling 3.0 video model by today's wonderful sponsor, Higgsfield AI. If you don't yet know Higgsfield, it's the go-to brand for creatives to get the latest and greatest in AI video assets for their real life web design projects, creative projects, anything that required stock photography or a professional photographer last year is now getting replaced with realistic, extremely customizable, easy to use, cost effective, extremely realistic, clear, clean video that saves a lot on the time, energy, efficiency, budgets, everything. Higgsfield is one of the fastest growing AI companies meant to make AI video easier, cheaper, more easily accessible to creators, UI UX designers, absolutely everyone in this industry across the globe. Alright, so I just mentioned how we've been getting into a couple of issues with AI video generation and how they're about to be solved with this new update that's coming up in the land of Kling 3.0. So let me just give you a little bit of context to that if you don't yet know what I'm talking about. AI-based video assets are extremely useful tools. And up until now, there were genuinely many boundaries and limitations when you started making them that you ran into in production all the time. There's been news that Kling 3.0 is finally coming up to Higgsfield, and this is such an incredible, exciting opportunity because absolutely everything that kept us from using AI video in production in environments where it looked fake or weird, or had these hands that fused together, or characters' faces that weren't realistic enough. If you've used AI video until now, it's always been 1080p max, and even that was a little bit sketchy. Soft details, weird sharpening, and things breaking if you look too closely. But I'm not just a words kind of person. I need to see the visuals of what I'm actually talking about, what I'm actually showing you. Right? And so to see what we're working with in current technology and to see this exciting new update in this land that's coming up, Kling 3.0, let's just look at what the last stable version of Kling 2.6 actually provided, what its limitations were, and why I personally would want Kling 3.0 to get accessible really soon. Alright, so as you can see over here, I'm going to go over to the Higgsfield site, and here is the Kling 2.6 last stable model we've had until 3.0, and it has 1080p's max of video, 5 to 10 seconds of total video duration, and audio at a basic level. So now I want to test it out. So I have 5 different prompts with me, and I'm going to vary all of the different things that we can do with these prompts. So we're going to have different video durations, different presets for generating video, and I'm going to show you all of the different ways you can make a video with Kling 2.6 so you can see what the realistic timeline and what the realistic story of it all is. Generate.
I've missed you so much.
Me too. It feels like forever.
This morning coffee is perfect.
As you can see, we tried so hard, but it still looks super stiff, super robotic, not that great at the end. This is what Kling 2.6 actually is. Alright, so there's been speculations online on what 3.0 is going to do because it is rumored to be one of the biggest updates yet. And here are my top 5 takes on what I think Kling 3.0 is going to deliver to us. And this is going to be super exciting because we've never ever seen this before in the entire land of AI video. The big rumor is that Kling can finally do real 4K at 60 frames per second. Not fake 4K that looks stretched out and pixelated, actual real world 4K, which is a blessing to everyone in technology. Fixing small mistakes. Right now, if one thing looks wrong, the usual fix to that is for us to go in there, regenerate the whole entire video, not with Kling 3.0. The expectation is with Kling 3.0, you just select the bad part, fix it. It's really simple. Instead of having to regenerate the whole entire video or scene. No redoing everything from scratch. Number 3, people touching without glitches. Up until this point, you've probably seen this, characters will hug or fight or touch something and it becomes a really weird morphed couple of pixels and it turns into a mess. This has been a huge AI problem and Kling 3 is expected to solve it. Kling 3 is supposed to handle physical interactions way better than we've seen before, so things actually look normal. Longer videos, not just GIFs. AI videos have mostly been super short. Kling 3.0 expects to push that max 5 to 10 second boundary and take it over into 15 seconds, 20 seconds, a whole minute even. And these are some of the popular expectations that have been going around on the internet from very reputable sources. Having a video clip that actually goes up to a minute at a time actually makes it usable to launch and use inside of the real world UI UX area. And here's why Kling 3 is going to matter so much. Kling is already one of the big names in AI video as a whole. And if these updates land, it's not just a small improvement. A small improvement would not make me get up here, make a whole entire video on this tiny little tech update. It's actually a major step forward, and if they follow their usual spring timing, it could drop really soon on Higgsfield. So all of this seemed like exciting pieces of information that's happening right now in the world of tech that affects us as UI UX designers, that affects us in web design. If it actually happens, it would be so good for us. And that's why you got the first episode of UI UX news delivered to you today. If you liked this episode, make sure to let me know in the comments and we'll have one of these episodes talking about the different things that are affecting us as UI UX designers in real life on this channel every single week. And if you're interested in Kling 3, we're going to be bringing 10 different ways to supercharge your workflow with Kling 3 when it actually lands, and that's my promise to you. So make sure to subscribe to the channel and go check out Higgsfield in the link in the description. And I'll see you in the next one.